Hey Scorpio, welcome to your weekly reading. I hope the past week has treated you well. Happy to be back again to see what comes up for you. Let's rock and roll and get started on this. Energies for Scorpio, please. What can we get? Ace of Cups and the King of Pentacles. Hoorah, right. So I see new beginnings in love. King of Pentacles showing up here. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. This is someone who is well off, who has worked very hard for their money, who's really quite gentle and lovely. I do really like the King of Pentacles. This is someone who's very proud of the work that they do. They're very proud of what they've accomplished. They like to take care of their family or their loved ones around them. They're a very balanced individual. They probably really like the outdoors. Just a very quiet, peaceful energy to them, okay? They're known to be very kind and giving in their community and stuff, right? This is the type of person that has good intentions. Happy to see that that love is coming in with respect to this person here, okay? Six of Swords energy is moving away from something onto better shores, okay, is what I'm hearing. And specifically in love, okay? Nine of Wands is the energy of having planted a seed at some point, and just watching it grow, okay? King of Cups energy, that's interesting. That's energy of Scorpio, of course, Pisces, or Cancer. It's interesting because this person's sending in an offer as well. So let's hear a little more about that. Yeah, moving, again, you're moving away, it looks to me like something, away from something towards something else that you've been working on, okay? And this is something that was started a while back, but hasn't kind of reached full maturation. King of Cups, tell us about this King of Cups. Who is this and what are they offering here? King of Cups has a very peaceful energy to them. They're not afraid to share their feelings. They're very open. There's something about them that's a bit cooler in their energy. I get kind of like this more wistful feeling, you know, versus the King of Pentacles energy, where that's a little more like that, more focused on that stability and that earthiness. So let's see, maybe not as comfortable in their emotions as the King of Cups. Tell us more about this King of Cups energy here, please. Interesting that there's two kings coming out. Could there be competition, perhaps? Five of Cups. Oh, ouch. Okay. So the Five of Cups is really an energy to me. It always reminds me of rejection. And I don't know if this King of Pentacles, or sorry, King of Cups had said something to you. Or if you had gone and broken somebody's heart, but in any event, something's happened here, something's transpired where something, feelings were communicated, and this hurt someone deeply. Like they're feeling in that kind of that depressed energy, that devastated, rejected, abandoned sort of thing. This person doesn't realize yet that it was a blessing in disguise for them, sort of thing, or that, you know, good things will come out of this. Yeah, exactly. Hierophant. So this could have been with respect to a marriage. So, you know, yeah, did somebody break something off here, perhaps? Like the King of Cups breaks something off with somebody with respect to a marriage or a longer term commitment. Yeah, doing battle here, like Five of Swords. There was some sort of battle that was had. I feel though like it was a while ago, because the images in here are so far back. And like a new day is dawning after this, okay? I'm just getting like someone didn't feel proud about this, but it had to be done, is what I'm getting. And it had to be done quickly. Like this was done very, how do I say, like there was no kind of mousing around about it. Like someone said something that needed to be said, they came right out with it and got it done, sort of thing. So maybe not the smoothest presentation, but okay. Yeah, we've got the Death card and the Ace of Wands and the Two of Cups coming out. So whatever this was, whatever was communicated that broke somebody's heart, again, this had to happen. It's almost like seeing the good in the bad, and that's what this person here is yet to see. I don't know, perhaps this is you. Please apply the characters as they see fit. But in any event, something had to go so that transformation could take place and a new passionate beginning could come in, okay? And that's why I never hate to see the Death card come up in a reading, because I know even if it feels terrible at the time, that new things are coming in and things are going to be a lot better. This new passionate beginning is love. This is towards your soulmate here. The Two of Cups energy. This is more than just passion. This is more than just something that's going to fizzle out. This is something where you form a connection with somebody that is absolutely brilliant. You know, you're two different people, and yet you fit together so beautifully. This is peaceful energy. It's playful energy. This is the kind of energy that goes the distance. If this isn't a romantic love, this new passionate beginning that's coming in, this is somebody that you have a very strong soulmate connection with, a very deep friendship with. Okay, there's a lot of trust there. It's like I'm hearing two birds of a feather go together. So someone that you feel very connected to. Nine of Pentacles on the bottom of that, you know. They make you feel, or they bring out the best in you. They make you feel the best about yourself. They make you feel like you can do anything, I'm hearing, okay? I honestly kind of feel like a King of Cups came towards you and broke your heart, but in comes new love here with this King of Pentacles, okay? And that's how I feel. Seven of Swords coming out there, that energy. Good. It's almost like, were you waiting for this to happen? Like you knew that this was potentially going to happen? I just get this feeling like somebody knew. Whoever this Five of Swords is, whoever caused the breakup, whoever communicated this ending, is someone, like it feels like I just hear like getting away with something, right? They thought they were getting away with something. They got off scot-free. Perhaps there was some deception here or sneakiness around this here. The Emperor, so we're looking at Aries energy here. The Emperor, you know, the Emperor in this deck is a bit cool. He always kind of reminds me of someone who, you just don't get the warm and fuzzies from this person at all, okay? There's somebody who likes to feel in control. They can be a bit controlling and a bit bossy, quite honestly, like do as I say, not as I do sort of type of person. There's something very mysterious about this person, like deep down underneath, but yeah, I'm going to be honest, they're cold and they can potentially have quite a temper, but it's not, I don't know, this isn't someone I don't think you'd want to team up with, at least not in this deck. The Hermit, okay, the Hermit coming out next. There's something what was illuminated about this person. Justice here on the table as well. Like, you know, a decision needed to be made about this Emperor here. Who is this like? Was this just in Libra's reading? Where again, that's Seven of Swords energy and something being illuminated. There's something, whether you found out something or someone told you something about this Emperor, because they were trying to get away with something and they were being sly about something. Whatever it was, it wasn't good, and the light was shone on this person. I don't know if they came across as a King of Cups to you sort of thing initially, but they really ended up being kind of this Emperor personality. But in any event, you found out about this and the light just being shone on it, the star. This is a good thing. This Hermit coming in and kind of showing you. Geez, I wouldn't be surprised if the Tower comes out somewhere along the lines here. But in, you know, leading to this regeneration, they did you a favor, okay? They released you from something that needed to be released, all right? Very similar story to Libra. So if you have any Libra in your chart, if you're dealing with a Libra, or if you check out the title of it and it resonates with you, give that a watch because there could be some connection there. Tell us more. Tell us more about this situation here. I'd love to focus on the new soulmate love that's coming in, but sometimes they want us to stick around and tell the story a little bit more. Tell us a little bit more about whatever Scorpio needs to hear about the situation. The Knight of Cups, another person coming in. Honestly, this is just how the readings have gone today, where there's so many players. And again, it ends up so convoluted, which if I do recall, every reading that I've done for Scorpio to date has been somewhat like that, where there's a lot of stuff going on, a lot of players on the board here. Or at least energies. I shouldn't say necessarily people, but just, you know, the energies coming through. The Sun, the Lovers, and the Two of Pentacles. Okay, interesting. I'm almost feeling like this is the energy of this King of Pentacles. Like this is how they came in towards you, is how I'm feeling actually. Just somebody who was coming in very slowly, very gently, very cautiously. Maybe like very selective about their words, like not wanting to say too much, but like wanting to say, but having a hard time saying it sort of thing. I think there was a part of them that maybe felt a bit hesitant and kind of were like, should I really do this? Like maybe I should just turn around and go back sort of thing is the energy that I'm getting. Yeah, this kind of Two of Pentacles energy where it's just like, you know, kind of weighing it, going back and forth. It was emotion-based and like fear. I always get like the sense of fear out of this card, but they made the choice to come towards you. I think because they did feel this strong connection with you. If you look at the Two of Cups, the energy in those cards, so it's almost like, you know how I talked about that friendship and just that deep soulmate energy in this card doesn't necessarily always have to be about love, but the connection is so tight. This is the love and passion card, okay? I want you to just sit in the energy for a minute with this couple embracing each other and looking into each other's eyes and the glow above them and stuff like that. Like, yeah, it doesn't get any better than that. So this person had very deep, passionate feelings for you, and I think they probably expressed that at some point to you. Maybe not so much the passion and well, I was going to say deep level of friendship, but I want to take that back. Not necessarily the passion, but just that what a bright light you are in their world, how much they enjoy being around you, how they make you feel, or how they feel like a little kid in your presence again, like almost again that childhood innocence that we feel in that Six of Cups energy, where it's like an old friend and you're so happy to be back together and, you know, enjoying each other's company, but you know, you light up this person's life, and I feel like they told this to you. So whereas the King of Pentacles, you know, typically wouldn't be that, strength underneath there, wouldn't typically be, you know, that descript sort of thing, might hold themselves back a little bit. You know, they're certainly letting their feelings be known through that Knight of Cups energy, okay? It's very sweet. It's very, it's kind of like, I want to say boyish, but not boyish, but like young manish, right? Where it's just like, hi, like, you know, sort of thing. Whereas normally, you know, in life, they're this King of Pentacles energy, right? So, Spirit, tell us a little more about the situation here. What messages do you need Scorpio to hear today? I'm hearing Your Song by Elton John again. I think that came out in Leo's at the beginning of Leo's reading. So you might want to check out Leo's reading if you have any Leo in your chart. The title resonates with you. Or there's something just in that song for you, okay? Give that a listen. The Chariot, okay, with what? The Queen of Wands, the King of Swords, the Four of Pentacles, and the Eight of Cups. Why are we being dragged back into this energy of letting go and stuff? Okay, I think this happened really quickly. Whatever this energy was, but potentially between you and another that wasn't quite a match, they weren't a match. I think that it's time to let that go. Okay, I think that Potentially there could have been some financial issues going on there that you had to walk away from, or just that sense of like, or someone was hiding money too. Someone was putting money aside because they knew this day might come, is more of the energy that I'm getting. And not in a deceptive sense, but just in a planning ahead sense. Like it's not like you pilfered money from somebody and, you know, it was a shady thing to do. I really felt like this is money that you had set aside for yourself, kept quiet about it because you kind of had a feeling that this was fast approaching and that this was about to come. Because again, I'm just getting the energy out of these, like, you're amazing. Like, you're an amazing person. You know, you've got this beautiful fire energy. You're seductive. You're lovely. With this King of Swords energy, again, you know, with King of Cups and Aries sort of thing, where they weren't necessarily very kind. They were probably someone that I'm just hearing like didn't give a shit about your feelings. Quite honestly, like, I don't care. Like, you know, if you said something to them and they'd be like, yeah, I don't care, you know, sort of thing, that kind of energy. So, but again, I'm getting this sense that they didn't start out that way. I think this was something that you saw. But in any event, I think you'd stacked a little something away because you knew at some point that you would have to walk away from this commitment, from whatever this was. Could be coming up soon. You know, the Chariot is a very fast energy, and so I'm seeing the full moon here. It's full moon in Scorpio tomorrow, so yeah, it could be sooner than later. Not sure, but for some reason, Spirit wanted us to go back there. Yuck, I want to go back to the happy love part. Someone needed to hear that, though. Whether that was confirmation, not sure. But in any event. Any other messages for a beautiful Scorpio today? Being called to use the Moonology deck. Look at that. We've got the star on the bottom again, okay? So again, whatever you're going through, whatever you've been through, just know that the outcome, dreams coming true, there's healing in this. You know, the energy is, it's like I said, pretty yucky back here when we're dealing with whatever this previous relationship was, but moving forward, like, it's looking really good. And when you've got the star on the bottom of the deck for the overall theme of this thing, it's a beautiful energy to have. What's below that? Yeah, the Magician, Virgo, Gemini energy there. So you manifested this tower, okay? This tower coming down. I think it's something that, again, you knew was coming, right? And the World at the bottom. So again, this is about completions, right? Walking away, completing a cycle, right? And you see that energy in that card is so similar to the star. So it's like by walking away from this situation, by walking away from that cycle, you're headed towards that star energy, healing, and like I'm saying, like wishes, dreams coming true, okay? So Moonology coming out here. What have you got to tell us? You know, there's something, this is something that you could also work on tomorrow with that full moon in Scorpio. This would be an excellent time for release. You know, full moons are about releasing the things that no longer serve us so that we can bring in these big, beautiful things. Yeah, don't let pride get in your way, it's saying, and luck is on your side, okay? That's interesting. I had those cards come out in my own reading this morning. Interesting. Maybe I'll take a page from your book, Scorpio. King of Pentacles here. Perhaps this hasn't happened yet. Something to look forward to if it hasn't. If this isn't resonating at all, of course, this is not your story. It's a general reading. I can't read for everybody. I do offer private readings. If you're looking for that, just shoot me an email, and the box below is my details, and I can arrange something for you. Let's see here. What's on the bottom? Hold your vision. Okay, so Spirit, any messages for our lovely Scorpios before we go today? Final messages, please. Final messages to wrap it up. Final messages, please. adjustments are required. And it's following out right below, or right beside, sorry, the Eight of Cups. So if you haven't made this move to walk away from this person, it's saying adjustments are required. So it's saying you might want to reconsider that, like speed it up, perhaps. Tell us more about this. What adjustments are required in this situation here? I'm just hearing you didn't deserve this. This energy that you were dealing with, like you didn't deserve this, okay? This person broke your heart. You deserve this person here. This is what you deserve. This is what I'm hearing. Going to be much more peaceful. I'm also hearing much more peaceful than whatever you were involved in prior. I'm just hearing that the choice is yours. Okay, so this person has obviously told you something, or they were pretending to be something they weren't really. And so I'm just hearing the choice of yours. So even if they did break it off with you, the choice of yours is how you want to go forward, what you want to make of this. Don't let your past hold you back, okay? And believe in the impossible. Emotions are running high, and step out of your comfort zone. Yeah, why do I get the feeling that some of you are going through this right now? That it hasn't been that far away. I honestly thought it had been when I looked at that Five of Swords, but what I'm getting here in this final message energy is that for some of you, or potentially a lot of you, this is actually going on right now. It is. And I think, you know, if you are dreaming of something like this, you're wanting to manifest this, you're wanting to bring this person in, sort of thing. If you're thinking that this isn't possible for you, that, you know, not possible for me to have someone like that in my life, I want you to go back, rewind to the beginning, and listen to how I described that person, and know that yes, you can absolutely have that in your life. Okay, I think right now, you know, emotions are running high. Isn't this a super moon on Monday? I know it's a pink moon, but I think it's one of the super moons. I mean, I could be wrong if I am, pardon me, but emotions are running high right now, I think, and that's why it's hard for you to believe that this could potentially be possible for you, because you might be in the thick of it, and when we're in the thick of things that are not necessarily happy times, it can be really hard to believe that there's anything better for us out there in the future. It's asking you to step outside of your comfort zone, okay? So again, if you're kind of thinking about, you know, security, where is that Five of Pentacles there? Or Four of Pentacles, sorry. If you're feeling, you know, worried about money, if you're feeling like, but I'm safe here, you know, there's structure, whatever, it's asking you to step outside of your comfort zone, okay? North Node, interesting. You might want to look up your North Node, figure out what sign that's in, and Google about that, because that could potentially tell you about what it is that you're supposed to be doing in this lifetime, and possibly what's causing you blocks in your life. And again, this could help you out with any past issues or issues from the past that have been holding you back. So Spirit's encouraging you to do that. And again, we're getting don't let pride get in the way on the back of this deck. So there's something about your past potentially, or about the current situation, where pride is getting in the way, and you need to like let that go. I will say, if you're a prideful person and you come on as too guarded and defensive and stuff like that, you're going to freak out this Knight of Cups. And he will turn and go the other way, because this person, you know, the energy that I'm feeling, that, you know, they're not going to want to accept somebody who is kind of in your face, or, you know, guarded and not kind of bit softer. And again, that doesn't mean you change yourself for somebody, but if you have issues with relationships from the past and stuff that leave you feeling a bit stung and a bit like feisty and stuff towards other people, then please work on that, because that's not coming from a place of personality and who you are naturally, who you're meant to be. That comes from a place of trauma and things that, you know, happened to you, circumstances that you were in that led to that. Okay, so that can be healed. And, you know, to be with the King of Pentacles, it's going to be, they're looking for that. They're a king, right? I'm just hearing, like, don't boss this person around. I don't know. Are you bossy, Scorpio? I don't know. Not a bad thing. I'm quite bossy myself. So it's just a matter of feathering it out a little bit, right? You could still keep your, yeah, exactly. You can still keep that bossy side of you. You know, confidence is definitely the key to success, but just temper it, right? Feather that out a little bit. Feather out that line in you for sure. Okay, you are good enough. Oh, that's so beautiful. Like, you are good enough. Again, a confirmation that you can have this. Okay, it is absolutely attainable. Your commitment is being tested. I feel like this is more commitment towards yourself, the commitment towards healing, the commitment towards self-love and bringing in that which you deserve, that which you desire, is being tested right now. Okay, and I believe that comes back to making this decision and stepping out of your comfort zone and show the world the real you. It's okay to do that. We should always be ourselves. What I'm going to give you a little like lesson right now, but essentially, you know, there's one day when I woke up and I thought, you know, there's something that I really wanted to do, but I was scared about what other people would think. And when it really came down to it, I thought, who am I living this life for? You know, when it comes, you know, to my final days or my final hours sort of thing, and I lay there and I think about all the things I wanted to do but didn't do because I was scared about what other people might think. Really? Is that how you want to look back on your life? You're here to live this life for you. And honestly, if you surround yourself with people who don't like that, then you probably shouldn't be hanging around them in the first place. And that doesn't mean we have to necessarily agree with everybody and, you know, have the same thoughts and ideas and share everything in common. But, here comes my cat. Sorry, guys. But we should be living a life and being ourselves, being our true authentic selves, okay? Abby. Sorry, guys. She's really digging the energy from your reading, so there's something about this that's quite lovely and balanced. Hold your vision. Yeah, stick to it. Hold that vision, Kay. That vision of what you want, what you deserve, truly deserve. Don't let the ego step in and be like, yeah, you don't. Yeah, you do. One more message for our lovely Scorpios, please, before we go to the spirit. One more message. One more here. Bam. Work through your fears. New moon in Scorpio. Okay? Scorpio, you've got some work for yourself. You've got some work cut out for yourself. It's going to be well worth it. I can tell you that in the end based on the cards that came out today. I'm not saying that this King of Pentacles is going to prance in anytime soon if he hasn't already. But what I am saying is if you do the work, you know, and you do respect yourself and you value yourself and you become more comfortable with your vulnerability, you're going to expect powerful change from all of this, okay? So hold firm, Scorpio. You know, you've been dealing with some stuff that hasn't been super great, but things are about to change. And if you put in the focus and the effort on yourself and do some of that healing work and, you know, building up that self-worth, then, you know, someone's going to come towards you that you are very deserving of, and it's going to blow your socks off. Like, this is something that, you know, is a love that, you know, people wish they could have, you know, absolutely. Scorpio, I wish you a wonderful week ahead. Please take good care of yourselves, and we'll see you next time. Bye for now.